What is up, guys? It's Mike here, and today we're going to be reviewing the 2020 Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Case J. Alright, so here is the newest case of the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks for 2020, and it's none other than Case J. And very unique case. I actually ordered this case a couple weeks ago on June 21st or something like that. Totally forgot they were coming in the mail. I have yet to see any of these Hot Wheels trucks in Walmart, Target, which I believe they probably will start making their way probably within the next coming weeks or so, which hopefully it will be soon. But other than that, I haven't seen them anywhere. So let me know in the comments if you guys did find these trucks. Over here on the East Coast, it has been a complete nightmare to just try to find anything new for Hot Wheels and Spin Master. But yeah, here they are, and a lot of these trucks are repeats, but we did get to see two brand new castings, which one is right here under the name Piran-AHHH, which is a pretty weird name. Then we have a really cool looking truck with We'll Trash It All, which I really do like that. Then we actually have a truck that's very reminiscent of the Hot Wheels Blackout editions, which is Hot Wheels Special Forces. Then I believe this is the last black and white truck for 2020, which is Chassis Snapper. Then basically every truck on the bottom, they're basically repeats. Psychedelic and V8 Bomber are basically copy and paste trucks from last year in 2019. And Hauling Yard was actually another truck and another mix from this year. But it was really cool to see that in a new ride truck form. So with that being said, there's only 7 trucks here, and the first truck I'm going to list, and the way I do these, if you guys haven't seen it yet, is the trucks, in my opinion, I think are the worst to the best of that mix. So the one that's going to be worst, and it's going to really knock down a lot of these in this mix, just because they are, half of them are basically repeats. But the number 7 truck out of this mix for Case J is none other than V8 Bomber. So the reason why V8 Bomber is so low on this list is because this truck, we've already seen it. You know, we saw it last year. We actually did get to see it again this year in a army green color, which I thought was really, really cool. This truck, however, is truck 5 out of 10 for Stunt Storm. And this truck is also 61 out of 75. And now, with it being the beginning stages of July, I think there's only like a couple mixes left of these, so I'm gonna guess was there probably like 15 trucks left, but I highly think we're gonna see a lot of rinse and repeat trucks just for the next 5 months, just so Hot Wheels can basically rush them out. But yeah, V8 Bomber, my personal opinion, I like the green one a lot better. This truck is basically just a copy and paste from last year, which, nothing against it, I like V8 Bomber, just I hate seeing trucks get recycled like that. So that's going to put this truck very low on this list. Then the next truck on this list is none other than truck number 60 out of 75, and it's Psychedelic. So, just like V8 Bomber, this is another truck that's a rinse and repeat from last year. Nothing has changed on this truck. This truck is truck 7 out of 10 for Stunt Storm, and like I said, 60 out of 75. This one was one of the more common ones for 2019. This did come into a 5-pack with the Critter Crashers, I believe, and I also think this one is in the Critter pack again this year with the Gray Motosaurus. So very common truck. Obviously its name is Psychedelic, it's a pickup, it has crazy eyes, smashing swirl, and the motivation is to trip up the competition. Now the only thing with these trucks that are a copy and paste from last year, I don't know if there's stats or facts on the back of the same. I never really looked into that, but if you guys know, let me know in the comments, because it would be very interesting if they did change the facts, which I don't think they did. But yeah, this is going to be truck number 6 out of 7. Nothing really too special there. But now, moving on to some newer trucks. Well, in a way. So here we go with truck number 49 out of 75. Is a truck we have already seen. Now this one, I was not going to put it in this mix, well, I was gonna put it in the mix, but I wasn't really gonna review it. But this truck is really, really cool. I like the whole ride truck concept of it. Hauling y'all, Hot Wheels Flames, 4 out of 5. The only thing that kind of stinks about it is I do wish it was Bigfoot, and it's so hard not to compare this truck to the Gravedigger ride truck because they basically got released at the same time. And I really, really, really wish Hot Wheels made a Bigfoot ride truck to compete with that Gravedigger ride truck. That would have been really, really interesting to see. It would have brought some new life into that rivalry, since that was, you know, for a lot of people growing up in the 90s, that was the main thing. And now with Hot Wheels having Bigfoot, it would have been cool to see that, but it is what it is. Hauling y'all. And then here are the facts again. Truck type pickup, which I kind of wish they put ride truck. That would have been kind of better. Crowd favorite or crowded favorite. Crash attack standing broom only, and the motivation is to get the fans front and center. So same crash attacks, nothing different on this truck from the previous mix. This is one thing I hate that Hot Wheels does, but I understand their whole marketing campaign and all that. So, and they're trying to run a business, obviously. So, do wish it was different, maybe Bigfoot for this mix, but it is what it is. And truck 49 out of 75. So now moving on to the trucks that are higher, or at least new in this mix. And the next one, basically a new series for this year. And I really like this series. I thought it was unique. I thought it was something new. And it's none other than truck 64 out of 75, which is none other than Chassis Snapper, the black and white edition. So this year we did not see yet the Chassis Snapper from last year, which is the yellow one. And I don't know if we're going to see it. I don't think so. And I'm kind of hoping we don't see it, because this is truck 64 out of 75. So we only have, you know, with the numbers mixing, how they're not in order, we probably only have like 13 or 14, maybe 15 trucks left. And we already know a couple of them, but you know, I really don't want to see another truck we really don't need, like Psychedelic or V8 Bomber. And if we do see something like that, please change it up a little bit. But here it is, truck black and white, 6 out of 6. One thing I have a main issue with this truck, if you look at the packaging, right here in the 3D render, the grille is black, and of course on the truck it's not black. So right there, Hot Wheels missed an opportunity to make that grille look really cool. That really looked mean, at least in the photo. I wish they did that. Why they didn't do it, I don't know. But for the stats, name of the truck is Chassis Snapper. It is a pickup. The strength is steel trapped mouth. The crash attack is hard shell hit. And the motivation is to always stick its neck out. So pretty cool. Chassis Snapper, like I said, last year this truck was really early. I actually do think this was truck number 1 last year in 2019. However, the truck was yellow and green. Yeah, I think the turtle was like painted green. I can't remember exactly what it looked like, but I do remember it being yellow. However, I am happy to see it back. I am happy to see it at least with a different paint job. So I guess Hot Wheels, baby steps. All right, so moving on to new trucks now. This was pretty tough because I do kind of like these. And the third one, I'm gonna have to put this one because it does look kind of odd, and it's none other than truck 58 out of 75, which is Piran-AHHH. So the reason why this truck is number 3, obviously the next 2 trucks, it's really hard to put this thing at the top, but I do like the concept, I do like the design. The only thing I have with an issue with this is they're basically taking Hot Wheels cars and throwing them, like just combining them onto a monster truck chassis. And this one, I like the idea, I like the Piran-AHHH, I think it's pretty cool, but when the truck's out of the box, it just kind of looks weird. It's like, I don't know, it's like, it's weird. I mean, I like the idea, I like where their head's at, but I don't know, they just gotta make it more proportioned maybe. I don't know, it's just odd. Anyway, it is Animal Attack 8 out of 10, and I think it's Piran-AHHH, right? Like piranha, but Piran-AHHH. I don't know, it's a weird name to say on top of that. But cool truck, I do like the design, I do like the concept, I understand what they were going for. And then of course, the truck Piran-AHHH. It's a creature, its strength is razor sharp, its crash attack is feeding frenzy, and its motivation is to strip the competition. So I like all the Piranha references in there and everything. I think it's pretty cool. Definitely a unique truck. It's odd not to like it, but it's odd to like it in a way. But I like it. I think it's pretty cool. A lot of people will probably disagree with me, but I don't know. It's one of those trucks that, like, it looks cool. I like the design. I like the concept of it. But then you see it and it's like, I can't tell if it worked or not. You know? But yeah, moving on to the top 2 trucks. So this is pretty tough. I really didn't know what one to pick, but I'm gonna have to put this one at number 2, and it's none other than truck 63 out of 75, and it's none other than the Hot Wheels Special Forces. So this thing is really, really mean looking. I like the way this looks. I like the whole Blackout series. I thought it was really, really cool. I really like this. So it is truck number 3 out of 5 for Self Smashers. And this casting, this dairy delivery casting, this thing has been used so many times, but you know what, it actually really works on this truck. Now, my favorite colors are black and red, so with this thing being black and red, that's already big brownie points for me. And the fact that it's a blackout edition with the logos, like the Hot Wheels logo, you can basically see all the parts of like the 3D print on the truck. It just looks really, really mean. I really like this truck. I think this one might crack my top 10 for the top trucks for 2020. It has the reminiscence of the whole Blackout series on it as well. So I think that's pretty cool. A lot of people think that's pretty cool. And honestly, I think this one would be a lot of people's favorite in the set, at least in this case. But it's hard to compete with a new casting that we haven't seen yet. But anyway, the truck name is Hot Wheels Special Forces, the truck type is City, the strength is Hauls It All, the crash attack is Cargo Crunch, and the motivation is Deliver Smashes Daily. So really cool truck. I've seen this one go on eBay for $20, $23, so definitely up there in price compared to the other ones. But really hard to put this at number 1, especially when we have a brand new casting that is a dump truck. So with that being said, the number 1 truck, in my opinion, for Case J is none other than Trash It All. And I also do think a lot of people would agree with me with this being the number 1 truck in this case. Having a dump truck or a garbage truck as a monster truck is pretty unique. And this is also something that Spin Master did not do. So in terms of Hot Wheels versus Spin Master, Hot Wheels definitely beat Spin Master to the punch. However, I don't know how Spin Master would have made a garbage truck. So that's kind of like a question in of itself, I guess. But this is truck number 47 out of 75. Really cool. I love this truck. I think it's really cool. And if you do have one of these, the only part that's die cast is basically the cab. The whole back here is plastic, and the cool thing about this truck is the back of it actually lifts up so you can see the motor inside. So that, you know, minor details like that is really, really cool. And this one also does have the headlights and grille, which the other truck in this mix, which was Hot Wheels Special Forces, did have the headlights and everything painted as well. And then this is also truck Hot Wheels Metro 9 out of 10. And then reading the facts on the back here, it is Will Trash All. The truck type is City, the strength is Stink Proof, the crash attack is the Compactor Crush, and the motivation is to recycle the competition. So really, really cool mix. I think this mix for Case J is definitely one unique one. If they would have saved the ride truck for this mix, I think this mix would have been a little higher on my list, or at least a little better compared to the other ones. The only thing really bringing down this mix is Psychedelic and V8 Bomber. Those are trucks that I honestly, personally felt we did not need for 2020. And if we did, I kind of wish they put them in a different casting, or at least changed them up in a way, because they are completely identical from the trucks from last year. And I just really hope now, with there only being a certain amount of trucks left, I hope Hot Wheels doesn't recycle so many trucks in this next, you know, the next upcoming months or so. I really hope to see something new. Seeing a garbage truck and seeing a Blackout edition truck in this mix, very cool. Did not expect that. never thought I would see a Blackout Edition truck again. A garbage truck monster truck. Now, we did see one, I believe, earlier this year in the 124 scale for Hot Wheels, which was really, really cool. I love the 124 scale, the green garbage truck. Seeing it in the 164 scale, even cooler since everyone collects those. And then the Piranha truck, cool idea, weird concept. Honestly, I'm fighting with myself. I don't know if that really flows together, but it kind of does. It's like, eh. And yeah, I mean, Case J, I haven't seen it in stores yet. Hopefully I'll be able to find it soon. Whenever I do, you know, God only knows when that will be. But pretty cool mix nonetheless. You can probably get them off eBay for, I've seen this one is the most expensive one. This one's like $25 to $30. The Hot Wheels Special Forces is around $25. And then basically everything else is kind of floating around 10 to 20 in that ballpark. But definitely a cool mix. I wouldn't say the best mix of this year. Maybe the third mix, top 3, maybe top 5, but cool mix. And yeah, so that's basically be my review on the Case J trucks. Really cool. I really do like this trash though. The more I look at it, it's like, yeah, this thing's pretty sick. I also really do like the Special Forces Blackout truck. But yeah, with that being said, guys, let me know if you guys are gonna pick up this mix, if you guys even have this mix in your stores by you, if maybe you guys are just gonna buy one truck out of this mix, maybe not all of them like I did. But yeah, really cool mix, really cool trucks. And with that being said, drop a like, subscribe, and we're gonna have a ton more content coming out later on this week.